Okay, devlog update time. Let's do it. What's new? When did I post my last devlog, actually? Well, probably too much has happened since then to cover in 5 minutes. How about just September? Sound good? Alright, let's go. Alright, September. Super exciting. Lots has happened. New cinematic trailer, Patreon's live, and our Steam page is up. Let's start with the trailer first. Now, before we go into it, I know the conventional wisdom is showcasing gameplay. The problem is though that I'm still polishing it and adding various gameplay pieces, adding and extending the systems, tweaking the UI, etc, etc. And I haven't really got that much in the way of the narrative art of the project. So I really wanted to focus on something more cinematic rather than something gameplay. And if I'm already using one of the best 3D softwares out there for making digital cinematography, I felt like it would be criminal if I didn't at least dabble, surely, in this area. It was really fun overall to make. I really enjoyed it. The usual level of stresses of working with Unreal Engine. Assertion failed. Don't ever stop being you. I hadn't done much with Sequencer before, so a lot of learning and redoing. Sequencer is Unreal Engine's cinematic tool. It also gave me a great excuse to work with some of the amazing features of the engine that I can't really bring into the game, or I can't envision at the moment of bringing in for performance reasons. The first one is Chaos Destruction, which absolutely tickles my childish destructive tendencies. You can basically simulate destruction with the physics engine. I used a relatively simple implementation of it, smashing a static pillar using fractures and clustering. Absolutely awesome when timed with a dark magic imbued sword swing. Also, fluid simulation. So you can actually use the Niagara particle effects system within the engine to simulate fluid effects, which I think is absolutely jaw-droppingly amazing. Gas is also considered a fluid for the, select few in the audience who didn't take fluid dynamics as a part of their master degree at university. So that includes fire and smoke effects, which is what I used to make this absolutely awesome flamethrower effect. I also explored some other effects, like using skeletal mesh parameters in the Niagara particle effects system to create this life drain effect. Combine that with some well-timed material animation effects on the skin to reveal another skeleton under the skeleton mesh, and mwah, chef's kiss. You can check out the full trailer in the description of this video, or pinned somewhere on the screen. The next big thing is our Patreon page going live. I feel like the project is finally in a mature enough state to actually open the doors for offering the avenue for financial support. Credit to Patreon, it was pretty easy to set up. I did spend a bit of time to create some custom art and fine-tune the actual rewards within each tier and decide on the price ranges. I don't want to harp on about this too much here or in any future video, but as the project continues to grow, it's good to have the page set up and ready for anybody who's feeling generous enough to donate to the cause. The dream would be to get enough support to quit my job and work on this full time, which would massively accelerate the development, but we'll see if this happens. And then last but certainly not least, what else? Steam. We have our Steam page up. I've got quite a bit of grief from the little community we have to actually create the Steam page, even if the date is far off into the future of when a full commercial release will be here. But my gosh, what a pain it was to get that set up. I love Steam, I love Valve, but I really hated the developer experience for setting this up. This was my first time making a page though, so if I was ever to do this again, it would probably be a lot less painful, a lot more straightforward. But going in cold, the whole process felt really unintuitive to me. The strict sizing requirements for all of the art, the really obscure naming for all of the different tabs and categories, the multiple confusing menus and dashboards, including trying to find like the hidden dashboards for like commercial things like wish lists and stuff. The awful documentation. Not that Unreal Engine's documentation is any better. But all challenges we overcame, pages set up, and we got a few wishes in the first week, which is nice. Is it working, I hear you ask? Can I download the game from Steam? Can I try it out? Well, you'll just have to tune in to next month's October's devlog to find out. Thanks for tuning in. Like what you see, get engaged. Drop a like and a sub or a comment on this video, it really helps with the algorithm, and check out Discord, Steam, Patreon. Until next time, peace.